Kailend Farm, we've set up a beekeeping section to maintain bee colonies in man-made hives for their honey and to aid in pollinations of our flowers and plants on the farm. A honey bee hive usually has between 20,000 and 80,000 bees living together in a colony. A colony is made up of one queen bee and several hundred male drones, with female worker bees making up the balance. Here are some important things to consider when choosing a site. You want to choose a good area with dappled sunlight. That means that it's partially shaded during the high temperatures of the afternoon. You want to prep and clean this area and make sure it's secure. It is essential to remove any tall grasses and debris around the immediate vicinity of your hives to ensure that it is clean and proper and that your bees have a clear flight trajectory upon entering and exiting the hive. You want to have a water source nearby. If not a natural water source, you could place an artificial water source if you so choose. You want to also make sure that you have a lovely variety of flowers nearby. The quality and quantity of nectar and pollen sources and the diversity of the plants available to the bees are fundamental to the success of your beekeeping section. At Kailend Farm, some of the flowers we've planted are marigolds, moringa, green beans, courgettes, and water hyacinths. There are various different types of hives. At Kailend Farm, the main two different types of hives we're using is the 10-frame Langstroth hive and the top bar hive. In a Langstroth hive, the bees build honeycombs into frames which can be moved with ease. The frames are designed to prevent bees from attaching honeycombs where they could either connect adjacent frames or connect frames to the walls of the hives. The movable frames in the Langstroth hive allow the beekeeper to manage the bees in a way which was formerly impossible. The second type of hive we use at the farm is the top bar hive. The top bar hive spans thousands of years throughout history. The modern iterations of the top bar hive come from Africa. The top bar hive is the oldest and most commonly used hive style in the world. It features individual bars laid across the top of the hive cavity. The bees build their comb down from these bars naturally, without the use of a four-sided frame or foundation. The benefits of having a top bar hive with an observation window is that you get to see your bees at work and you get to see which bars have combs already built on them. A ruchette is a smaller and temporary hive that our beekeeper grows our new bee colonies in and transports them to our farm once they're ready. When placing your ruchette, it is important to place it on the bottom and place your mother hive on top. Natural honeybee hives are also found in nature. We've set up our hives on stands which are made out of iron rods and are about 1/2 meter tall. We use 4 plastic bottles for each stand. We cut the bottles in half and place used motor oil in them and put the stand in this. This helps to protect it against ants and termites making their way up into the wooden hives. We're using pure beeswax foundation sheets to start our honeybee colonies. We then use our wax welder to weld strips of wax onto our frames that we then put into our 10-frame Langstroth hive. The main benefit of this is that it speeds up the building process for the honeybees and also provides a guide as to where we want them to build in the frame.
On ne passe pas par devant, non, il ne faut pas aller jusque là-bas. Jusque-là.
Ouais, venez.
Ok, il faut faire le tour.
Ouais, c'est ça.
D'accord.
Ce que je voudrais même vous expliquer, c'est que on ne passe pas devant l'entrée de la ruche. Il faut toujours passer par derrière.
Et pourquoi là, il y a les palmiers devant?
Voilà, il y a les palmiers devant parce que c'est un nouveau lieu. Comme ça, quand ils sortent maintenant, ils tapent. Il va réfléchir, il va dire, ah, c'est quoi? Et maintenant, il va tourner. Et en ce moment, il fait le repère.
Ah, il fait le repérage.
Oui, le repérage du milieu. Donc maintenant, ils seront installés dans l'autre ruche. Voilà, c'est la ruchette qui est en bas. Pour remettre la ruche elle-même, la ruche mère même qui va rester à la place de la ruchette, je ne pouvais pas mettre la ruchette en haut. Parce que quand je les mets en haut, ça veut dire qu'ils vont prendre seulement cette direction-là.
Ah, ok.
Comme ça, je l'ai mis en bas. Et c'est là où restera la ruche mère.
Bien sûr, oui.
Donc c'est comme ça le travail se fait pour que vraiment on fait habiter. Mais ce n'est pas facile. Hein.
Non.
Et ce n'est pas tout le monde aussi qui arrive à faire ça. Ouais, dans notre milieu ici.
D'accord.
Ce n'est pas tout le monde. Donc c'est un travail vraiment passionnant. Il faut se donner.
Oui.
In countries across Africa, beekeeping can provide smallholder farmers with a way of diversifying their income by 10 to 20 times. And with a world shortage of honey, the price and demand is high. Bees help to protect and restore wildlife and grow food, yet few farmers are exploring its full potential.